Hey, welcome back to another fly ass episode of the Mature Ejaculation.
Splash.
We are all in the building. Of course, we have the brother MC. Yeah, nice and quiet.
Words, words.
We need words. We're on the radio.
Use your vowels.
Words. We're on the radio.
Present.
Yeah. Sir King Picasso in the building.
Oh, King Picasso in the building.
Mr. R&B Reem in the building.
It's your R&B Reem, aka your R&B thug, looking for some love, but I found it.
And Sir G, don't call me barely famous. He's just gorgeous.
Be gorgeous in the building, as always.
Boy, is he low key tonight.
Brand new with it.
And Mr. Gift of Gab.
Just a humble entertainer, man. I don't want no smoke.
And myself, bottom shelf, chilling in the bottom of somebody's crib somewhere. I ain't gonna tell you where. But we're gonna be talking about some things today. We're gonna touch on Saweetie and Quavo. We're gonna talk about Derrick Jackson, everybody's favorite cheater, Derrick Cheetah. And flirting. Is it a go? Is it not a go? What do we do? How far is too far? And of course, we'll talk about what we're drinking on and something light at the end. But fellas, Saweetie and Quavo, 2 years, Christmas present. He brings in the convertible drop, custom-made Bentley with all the trimmings, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, she's out here talking about intimacy was given to another woman, and presents don't put band-aids on scars. And then he took the car away, but then they say that's not true. But can you take away a car if the repo man can't come if you bought it, right? But anyway, like I said, fellas, what y'all think about that?
but bottom, should we ever take away a gift we gave somebody though? I mean, that's a topic within itself.
Woo.
Aha.
I don't know, fellas, what y'all think? Me personally, I think if you give it away, you give it away. Except if it's an engagement ring. If y'all don't get married, get that back, boo.
Picasso, what do you think about that, big brother?
Well, if it's a lease, like if the car's being leased, it's still being paid for. It ain't owned, so you gotta get that back.
Get that back to Mr. Bentley.
Give it back. If you got your own anyway, you're supposed to have your own. You know what I mean? Or able to obtain your own. It shouldn't be nothing to give it back. Cause I'm no longer with you. Yeah, you gotta have that back.
Well, you think it depends on how you guys broke up? That you return, you keep something, or you give it back?
Listen, I don't want nothing. We ain't together no more. Yeah, go your way. Take whatever you want. That's yours. Or whatever you feel is yours. Take it back. Go ahead.
All of it. The kicks, everything.
I'm good.
Ditto. I don't want nothing back. If I gave it to you, that means I ain't want it. I don't want it back.
Reem, where you at with that?
If we're speaking on Saweetie and Quavo, or we're speaking on just myself, with the Quavo and Saweetie situation, I do agree that he should have taken it back. At 20-something years old, 2-year relationship, yeah, they didn't have something that was as strong enough that's like, a marriage in your 30s and 40s where it's worth saying, you know what, like, that was a gift, you could keep it. At 25, 26, I want my shit back. So now, whatever, God forbid me and the missus don't make it, I'm not gonna be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big difference. So it's an age thing for me.
Gorgeous, where you at?
Real mature, bro.
First of all, if I give a gift, I'm not taking it back, for starters. And ladies, please, if y'all meet a guy and he wants to flex and drop cars and houses, the first thing you want to do is make sure that bad boy is in your name and it's fully paid for. So if and when he decides to walk away, even if he wanted to, he can't. You know what I'm saying to you? You got to protect yourself, ladies. G gorgeous for the ladies all day.
Oh, well.
PSA, you heard?
All day.
Bottom shelf. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, me personally, if I gave it to you, please keep it. And if you gave it to me, it's mine. But I ain't gonna fight. Like if a woman was to say to me, "Oh, I gave you those Jordans. Here, take them back." I mean, like, please don't.
Right.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. But if I gave it to you, yeah, that's yours. You know what I mean? What about you, MC? What you think?
I mean, I'm not with the taking gifts back, man. Like, including an engagement ring. I want to say that. Yeah, bro. Because you know what it is? I'm sure if I bought that engagement ring for that specific person, it may have brought some form of like specific details to it that I just figure it just belongs to that person. You know what I'm saying? For me to take it back and then potentially give it to somebody else or sell it.
Go back to the pawn shop.
Hold on a second, though. Wait.
Hold it down.
If we
turn that shit to a Cuban link.
But wait, hold on. If we talk about that situation with Saweetie and Quavo, if he still, let's say he paying on it. He been paying on it for 2 years. They broke up. He still got 3 years left to pay on it. He's supposed to just pay that shit for the next 3 years while she. Right?
No, Kaz, real quick.
And think about her every month.
Right.
No, I will say this: if a guy gives you a car and it's a lease, and you're a year and a half into a 3-year lease, and y'all decide to break up, I'm okay with you keeping the car, but you got to pick up the payments.
Right. Exactly. Fair. But if he says no, I'm not paying for this, you say, all right, well, you got to give it back.
Yeah. In that case, yes. If you're not willing to keep the payments. Yeah, I got you now.
I remember something similar to this when 50 did it with his baby mother. And I'm going to be honest with you. I sided with 50 because the baby mother wanted to move the boyfriend into the new mansion that he got.
Nah.
So it was a gift that he gave her when I guess they were, in their baby mother, baby daddy messing around stage. But then it really went south and she still kept the crib. So, and she wanted to move the new man in. So I don't know. This is a tricky situation right here.
It's tricky.
I don't know if this
but if you bought a female a home, and y'all broke up, and you're not gonna tell her she can't move no other dudes in there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The ignorant in me is gonna be like, "Yo, not this house that I bought you. I don't want you to. No, nigga, go get a new house.
We don't play them games. Tell them get the gap."
So you said sell the house and use the
crib, bro. Don't come up.
Sell the house, use the assets to buy a new crib.
Huh?
Sell the home, use equity to buy a new crib.
Go ahead. Just not this one that I bought you. You feel me?
Fair enough.
I didn't even think about this before, but I actually had this situation kind of happen to me back in 2001. 20 years ago. My daughter's mother. I co-signed a car for her. Right? We broke up and I was moving back to New York. And I was like, yo, you gonna make the payments on it? She was like, no. I was like, all right, well, then if you ain't gonna make the payments, it's gonna get repo. Go mess both our credits up. So, yo, just give me the car. Because I'm gonna take the car. So I took the car. But she did fuss. She was like, all right, yeah, because I'm not paying this shit. And I was like, all right, well, then give me it. I'm out.
But that's a cool situation. It was amicable.
Yeah, that was good.
Like, yo, that was cool.
Y'all just remember, man. So that was a similar situation, man. I had that.
But in the words of Give the Gab, and another slogan piece for the Mature Ejaculation podcast, we don't play them games.
Hey, Steph, real rap.
Real rap.
We don't play them games.
You're not moving in, son. That's my kid.
Not about to have his dick in your face.
Nah, kid.
Nah, kid.
You gonna be in the crib while his dick is in your face? No way.
No way. No way, man.
But we gonna slide. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I'll be honest with you. Like, my ex, she got a whole new man in the crib. I ain't back. A whole new gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
Mature. That's mature.
You know, hey, I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't want no smoke.
Leave it like that.
Yeah, because everybody's all the players in the game still alive and well.
No. But yo, just in case, dog. Like if we coming through, if we in the neighborhood, just let us come in and get some Kool-Aid. That's all. And we gonna bounce. We just want to get some Kool-Aid.
That's it.
But we gonna go to the main event. because we got to talk about my man, Derrick Jackson. Derrick, your favorite cheater Jackson. The man, the myth, the legend. He's got a platform. It's big. He's a narcissist, in my opinion. He's always talking down about men. And now, all of a sudden, my man got in a little bit of hot water. He had his red table talk moment. He had the famous now Bonnet interview with his boo. Her name is Danae.
His boo, his spouse.
Danae, I'm not gonna get on a pulpit. I'm just gonna say, if you feel like you need to go, I'm gonna leave my number in the YouTube. Holla at me. But fellas, I just want to know, what do you think about Derrick Jackson, the self-proclaimed relationship guru?
Gab, what you say on this, Gab? I like your body expression on this one. Talk to it.
All right. Listen to me. So he can still be a guru. You feel me? But now he just got to come clean and just take the side of where he's at. You know, so he can still be effective if he just comes clean and be like, I was a king simp. You know what I'm saying? I was a simp ass dude down in my bros and doing the same thing. But now, I was no different from y'all. But let me help y'all from this point on and keep it real. If he can keep it real for the remainder of his, you know what I'm saying, of his career, he could be okay. But he got to start from this point. Like, all right, I'm a scumball like every other man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a scumball like every other dude. I ain't no different. I faked and I fronted like I was, but all right, the sheet is off. I'm a scumbag like every other dude, but I have insight on how to not truly be a scumbag. You know, brothers, let's he got to go from that angle. But you can't tell me anything what you used to tell me in the past. You're gonna have to come from your dirty position and build from there. And then maybe I'll listen to you. If you keep it real, you got to keep it real, Derrick. Keep it real, bro. Like, that's what we here for. Keep it real.
Hit the bricks, Derrick. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear shit from you. Disappear, motherfucker. Get a job now, Derrick, because it's over.
King Simp, though. That's the original simp. Yeah, y'all know what a simp. He's a simp. Like, that's what you get. You can't hate on your bros, man. Like, don't ever hate on your bros. That's why he lost the credibility on that regard. Like, when you hate on your bros, you know what I'm saying, you can't get that back. But if you can start from this point on and move on, like, I was a sucker MC, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real. Like, I was a certified sucker MC, and now, boom.
Yeah, but what's the new narrative?
The new narrative is like, yo, every man has these urges, and we all slip. That's the reality. All men slip.
Whoa, no. We don't know.
All men slip at some point in their life. At some point they slip, but it's what you do afterwards, right? That's what we hear about. Like, what are you gonna do after the slip? It really counts. So this is his time. Like, he's either gonna be a king simp, he's gonna continue simping, or he's going pimping, because that's what he was doing, or he's going to bounce back and keep it real. That's all we asking for. If you can't keep it real, bro, just go somewhere else. Sit down.
Picasso, what you got? What you thinking about?
Yo, man, he's a social media simp pimp.
Okay, simp pimps.
He's a simp pimp, okay? And when you are a hypocrite, you lose all credibility. Like, you can't be a car salesman with no car talking about how great these cars are. Yeah. You can't be a fireman and an arsonist. Like, you can't put fires out and then, you know, go around lighting fires on your off time. Like, you can't be a hypocrite. You can't give relationship advice and how and down men for cheating and say all these things about how men shouldn't cheat, men shouldn't do this, but then you out here doing it. Fuck out of here. Fuck this guy. Listen, he should be canceled. Cancel culture. Cancel that guy. Cancel that guy. That's all I got to say about that.
Gorgeous, talk to us, man. What's up?
I don't have much. I just have a couple of things that I felt uncomfortable with, like, and I'm not gonna get on to why he cheated or all that good stuff. You know, it is what it is. My thing is just like, you know, when he was out here, quote unquote, dirty dicking, like his his wife played no part in that. But the moment that he wanted to build back his platform
Talk to him.
and his followers, he got her, you know, all chumped up by his side for, you know, sympathy or empathy, whatever what was his thought on that. And you know, he's like, I'm not gonna use this thing that I was hurting to help build back what I have. I wasn't cool with that. And second of all, like, dude, my woman is representation of me anywhere she goes, anything she's doing. If I'm gonna put her in front of the world, man, I'm gonna dress her up, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm trying to say to you?
You wrong with this guy.
I'm gonna have her looking like, you know what I'm saying, the Queen of Sheba.
So, boy, just let me ask you, you didn't like the way he came out with her clutching her hands, right?
Right.
Next to each other. How do you think he should have went about it? In what way you think he should have came out by himself? Like,
yeah, honestly, he should have came in front of the camera, in front of his followers, and if he says he's gonna lay it all on the table, then lay it all on the table and leave her out of it. She had nothing to do with his discretions or whatever he did. So don't now use her as a pawn to try to rebuild what's broken when, you know, she didn't play a part in breaking it. That's all I'm saying.
You don't think she had a choice in whether or not she wanted to sit next to him?
I think she had a choice. I think she willingly sat there. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But all I'm saying is, honestly, man, and I don't know her and I'm not trying to judge, but if you're willing to come on camera looking like this man pick you up on the side of the road on the way home, you know what I mean? Then what does that say about yourself and your self-esteem, what you think about yourself? That's all I'm saying.
That says that he can, that's another thing he can't give me advice on. You know what I'm saying? That's yet another thing he cannot give me.
Come holla at me.
You know what I'm saying? How to ornament your lady. You know what I'm saying? How to pedestal your lady. He didn't pedestal his wife. You know what I'm saying?
But gift for gab, real quick, and I'm gonna tell you this because I mean, just based off experience in my entire life, some of the people that give the best advice, my friend, are the people who got the worst going on.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not saying that his advice, I never listened to him, so I don't know. But I'm not saying the advice that he was given wasn't on point or didn't help someone somewhere. So I'm not gonna try to take that away from him. I'm just trying to say, again, if you were out here dirty dicking, then come in front of the camera by yourself and tell the people what happened, what you're willing to do to fix it, and ask for forgiveness, whatever it may be. And if you're gonna bring this lady on, man, make sure when that camera pops on, man, she looks amazing. Well, so you know, that's your representation.
I just want to say this real quick. Look, broke clocks are right twice a day. Okay,
absolutely.
That don't give you the ability to come telling somebody what time it is just because you write twice a day. Now, he might have said a couple of things which were right, but at the end of the day, he's still a hypocrite. He couldn't tell what time it is on his own time. So, you know what I mean? Like,
but we always knock people like that for, you know, potentially getting caught. But for years, some of our best R&B heads, right? Babyface. You would think Babyface would never get divorced, ever. Right? Because the words that was coming out of Whip Appeal, soon as I get home and all that, you know, it's like, man wanted to buy a mountain and he wanted to do this. And as soon as I get home from work, I'm gonna do all that. So we tend to think like, you know, because in my opinion, I feel like it's all an act. I feel like we all playing a role, you know, like a movie. You know, Denzel is a bad cop in Training Day, but that's not who Denzel. He's playing that role, and I think they all play a role. So, you know, when I think about what Picasso is saying, you know, the hypocrisy of it all, is that really hypocrite or hypocrisy, or was he just playing a role?
Nah, he's a hypocrite.
Okay. R&B Reed, what's up with the check-in? What you thinking about this guy?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, my MC kind of took it the words out of my mouth, because I don't know about a role in life, but I just know that I feel that this dude.
Yeah, I think a role that they play on that media, whatever.
Yeah, me personally, I think the dude was. I think he was cheating and living his life when he was criticizing everyone and doing the things that he's been doing it for years. Because I saw also that Peter Guns was one of his victims of, criticism as well back in the days when Peter Guns had the situation with his other with
Yes, sir.
and Tara. But I do believe that this dude has just been like, again, he's been playing his role. It's like Miss Cleo. Is Miss Cleo really Jamaican? Is she really a psychic? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
call me now.
yeah, like he came up with an idea, and whatever happened, it was like his wife Ben knew about it. That's why she looked the way she looked. When you say, women have choice? They do have choices, but some men have a certain hold over a woman, and vice versa. It goes both ways, to be honest with you. Some dudes don't know when to let go either, so it goes both ways. But my point is, she knew from way back when about the life that he was living. I wouldn't be surprised the dude had a kid, but something or someone leaked whatever he confessed to this week, and that's the only reason why that he got in front of this and is doing what he's doing. But I believe this was just a role. So I don't really give a shit about it. It was just a social media personality that has a role. Does Picasso have a right to feel like he's a hypocrite? Yeah, because he's criticizing people. Right. But the way I look at it is, this dude probably was fake from the day he came out, and he got people to bite the bait of believing that this is who he was.
So I got a question based on what Reem just said. It kind of popped to me, so I'm gonna just kind of.
You got a pencil in your head, man.
My bad, man. I was writing some notes. I'm writing some notes as we talking. But yo, let me ask you a question. And we doing this show for a reason, man. And obviously we don't always gotta comment. We don't gotta say anything. Do you think if you find out that your person, stepped out, cheated, and let's say it's with, like, we're all men here, so I'm gonna say it's with dude A, and you find that, boom, she got caught in that situation, whatever the case may be. Do you find it worse that a person cheats, dude A, dude B, dude C, dude C, or do you find that if it's consistently with dude A, do you think that's worse? Do you think that with that person over multiple times, or do you feel with more than one person? You think
it is worse? It is worse.
That's a good ass question.
It's both, though. It's worse with dude A, but even worse. More worse.
Multiple?
Worse, so
no way.
It's worse.
No way. Absolutely not.
It's worse. So there you go.
Absolutely not.
Worse with A, B, C, and D.
Nah, bro. I think it's worse with dude A multiple times, because then that tells me that the relationship and feelings are involved.
No, I agree with that, but it's a level of, like, the feeling that men will have, it's like, is you can't explain that shit, man. So even we know, believe it or not, because one, for us to accept that our woman did something without any feelings is just another level of worse, because we want to believe that whatever our women do when it comes to stepping out, that feelings were involved, that it wasn't just some wham bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to a club, right? Men have to approach women to dance, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not often that the women approach you, and the women that do approach you, what we think about them. We think that, like, yo, what's up with this chick? Or I could smash, right? So just the dynamics of the whole men and women setup, like, it's just worse on so many levels. If she falls for him, it's worse. If she's sliding off, it's worse. Like, if it's A-B, man, this is so many levels of worse, man. Either way, my gun is off safety, and somebody getting shot. That's all I do.
So, Gorgeous, let me ask you a question. You think if it's dude A multiple times, you think that's less, I guess that's better or worse than if it was A, B, C, and
D? Look at Gorgeous' face.
So, you know what I can't Now, what I can't understand is, right, it's like, why is the Nets like trying to get all the top players to play for the Nets? Like Kevin Durant, you got DeAndre Jordan, you got
Okay, I get it.
you got Kyrie Irving.
I
Like,
get it.
Pass.
I get it. Picasso. Let me ask you a question. Picasso. What do you think?
All right, so we kind of like witnessed this with like with what's the name? What's the name? Jada Pinkett Smith, right?
They rich, so
the entanglement that she had, you know, it was multiple times with this one dude.
Entanglement with August,
you know what I mean? But yeah, I would say that has to be easier to forgive because there's feelings, there's some sort of feelings involved, and there's a disconnect to why she's stepping out on you to that one person.
Yeah.
Now, if she's stepping out to multiple people, then there are multiple. There's even like it's.
She's just a hoe.
Mitchell, yeah, like she's a hoe. She ain't getting what she needs at home. Like she's doing. It's a whole lot involved, and there's a whole lot more opportunities for her to bring something back home to you. Yeah. And she was just dealing with one person who was clean.
Creepers.
Right. So I think it gets worse when you add more people. It's like too many chefs in the kitchen. It's not a good thing.
Damn.
So you what, Gab?
Rubbing it down.
I'm with Gorgeous, man. Why do the Nets need so much talent? Why do they need so much talent on one squad? And look, I'm gonna be honest to all our people. Like Gorgeous is the least like athletic dude. Like you know, so he ain't even in the sports. For him to say that, for him to use that analogy, it hit me where it hit me. I
didn't even know he do the Nets left New Jersey, so I'm good.
Look, man, this is what I'm gonna say, right? To your scenario, MC, and then I'm gonna bring it back to my man Jackson. I ain't letting him off the hook. You ain't off the hook, motherfucker. If this dude A repeatedly, man, like you're all saying, there's something deeper there. Like he's gonna replace me because this ain't about dick. This is about he's doing the things that you're not doing. He's listening. You know what I mean? He's paying attention. He's rubbing her feet. He's listening to the things that she says about her workplace that you kind of like, you do the, oh, word? Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Like he's doing all the things that, what was the song by Joe? All the things your man won't do. That's dude A.
Hey,
and dude A is a motherfucker.
Go ahead, R&B.
Yeah, R&B know that song.
Of course he knows that song.
For you.
That's how he got his wife. That's how he got married.
But to my man Derrick Jackson, because you not off the hook. My new nickname for Derrick Jackson is Lester Stanford. Y'all remember Lester Stanford as a ventriloquist doll. Because to my man R&B Reem's point, he got some type of hold over her. This shit got layers. This woman comes up with a bonnet. Now she called it her warrior's crown. That's what her bonnet was named. But then to a whole nother level, right? Because we all know he's a narcissist. But then he goes on to do this interview, damn near breaking her fingers, holding her so tight. And then he critiques his video in third person. This dude plays the video of the bonnet and then sits there and then tells us that this is why you don't put people on a pedestal. What? Women, he says, women may have had me on a pedestal. Oh, no, he said him, sorry. Women may have had him on a pedestal, and it's not good to do that. Oh, boy, the nerve of this motherfucker.
No, I can't lie. Dude, I'm trying to refrain from the N-word on our show, but I will for this nigga. Yo, he got some really, like, that's a good ass point.
This nigga, man.
That nigga, yo, that is a certified point he made. Yet another certified point. However, I'm gonna take
Look, all I'm saying is,
Oh.
ladies, I see y'all ladies, and she looks, Danae, you look numb. Like she looked numb when she was
Good
doing
work.
that interview.
Good work.
And he better watch out when he goes to sleep. Because when a woman looks numb, you don't know what she's capable of doing. Picasso, go ahead, because I know.
I just gonna say it's like, if like, you know, like the meme that's going around that says like, yo, dating a Christian woman is the best. Because I cheat, she finds out, we pray together and blame the devil.
Man, listen, did he not find the Lord real quick?
Yeah.
The Lord was all up in that interview.
Lord. Now all of a sudden he fucking best friends with Kirk Franklin. Get the fuck out of here. He's a hypocrite. Get the fuck
People say
everything is the Lord.
So what people say?
Come on, man.
I see you sipping over there, MC. Before we talk about this flirting, what you drinking on over there?
I'm just sipping something light tonight. I got my little Diplomatico right here.
Diplomatico.
Light on Sundays.
What's up, Picasso? What you got in the cup?
I'm over here drinking that Appleton Jamaican rum.
Yeah, kid. I see you, kid.
Sir, but I got it in the mason jar, so I feel real.
Well, after we had that hard, strong liquor, we got to go to G Gorgeous because he always takes it light. What you got over there?
Okay. As usual, Riesling. And people, real quick, ever since the quarantine, I've been on my Riesling thing. So if you know a Riesling that your boy need to try, put it in the comments, and I'll definitely try it. Put it on the screen. But tonight, I'm definitely drinking, as usual, some Riesling Ocelis. Nice and smooth, baby. Nice and smooth.
RB Reed, what you tipping on?
Nice and smooth.
Hey. If you're from the Bronx, remember White Stone Cinemas, you had Henny in the parking lot. Hey, yo, Gifted Gab, what you got? What you got over
R.I.P. to White Stone Cinemas, baby.
R.I.P. BX always in the building. We rep that BX horde. So, but I'm not in the BX today. I'm far from it, and I'm on travel, so I got to go with the mid. Whoa!
Flick them bottles together.
I know that section.
Flick them bottles together.
I got too many. You know I'm keeping it dark. I got the J and the Jack. I don't know what you call it. J and Jack. In the cup.
Jack.
R-A-N, you feel me? I chase liquor with more liquor. Shout out to the R-A-Ns.
Woo! Yo, man, I'm gonna keep my shit simple because I can't wait to get to this flirting. You know what I mean? My man Snoop Dogg with the 19 crimes. That Cali Rose. You know what I mean?
I need to try that.
You know what I mean? That Cali Rose is all right, man. Word up.
I definitely co-sign that this week, Steph. You listen, we might have to change your name, bro. You're getting off that bottom shelf shit.
Be in the middle. Be in the middle shelf.
Am I medium shelf?
Yeah, medium shelf, Steph. For sure.
You on the low shelf right now.
Damn.
He's making his ascension.
Word up. But rest in peace.
You on that level where you can't use your EBT card to buy that shit. Now you up there where you can use your debit for this one now.
We all black men. We all have, black men that either we've mentored or we have actual sons. And this T-shirt for George Floyd, you know what I mean? My execution might be televised. You know what I mean? This was a shirt that they was pushing, you know what I mean, when things were at the height, and Stephen Jackson, affectionately called him twin because they look just alike. And there was a restaurant in Houston. I don't think they do it anymore. So when you buy this shirt, it's not going to the family. Back then it was, but for black men everywhere, like that's a fear that we live with. And so that's something that when I put this shirt on, there's something that just kind of goes through me because it's it's a reality that we all go through. Like literally somebody may film me being killed. And that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy to me. And I hope all those dudes get what's coming to them, whether it's judicially or otherwise. They need to, you know what I mean? They need to meet the maker.
For sure.
Period. Sorry, I went a little too far. But, you know what I'm saying? But that's just, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. But when it comes to flirting,
But Steph, real quick before we jump to flirting, real quick, I just want to say one last thing on cheating before we move on. Like the Nets done sign Marcus Aldridge now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
They trying to win, man. They trying to win at all
Trying
costs.
to win?
You play to win the game.
Herm Edwards.
You play to win the game.
Yes.
That's cheating.
So whether we in the workplace or on the street, if we are involved, whether married, going steady, whatever, what's too far? When it comes to flirting, MC, how far is too far?
I think when it comes to flirting, too far is too far when you touch. When you physical touch. You know, or you know, it's funny, right? We talk about that. I think, was it you who put it in the group chat this week with the woman, 10 hours of hey, whatever the case may be? Was it you?
Okay.
Remember we told
He was walking the streets of New York for 10 hours.
Oh, no, that wasn't me, but I did see it.
Okay, so
I think that was me.
oh, that was
Picasso.
you. All right, Picasso, you put that in. And again, there was a dude, right? Like, was walking next to her, I guess flirting with her, right? Trying to get her attention. And, you know, she was ignoring. And I think that, you know, I think it's obviously a woman's choice or a man's choice, because sometimes, you know, women flirt with men. But I think too far is in the words, right? Like I could say nice eyes, whatever the case may be. But I think once it becomes the physical, like I'm touching, pinching an ass, or, you know what I mean, put my arm around it, I think that's when it becomes too far. I think there's other ways to flirt. You could flirt with your eyes, right? You could flirt by saying the sweetest things. So I think too far is the physical aspect.
Yep. What's up? What y'all got? What you think about that, R&B? What's too far for flirting? When is the line drawn?
There's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to this shit. 'Cause you cannot touch, and just the thought is flirting. You know, like it's too much. You know, so having too much of an intimate conversation with another person of the opposite sex or whatever, or outside of your relationship, that could be too much. You know, so, and it could lead to things. So certain flirting like shouldn't take place, because now you have to put yourself in a situation where you got to use restraint, discipline, and all that. So Jamaicans say an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure, and I think that's the way to go. So no flirting on my end. I believe no flirting should happen unless you're trying to get a discount at Sam's Club or something.
If a woman rolls up on you, King Picasso, and you know, one of our heroes as a fireman, and they say, "Oh my God, I love a man in a uniform," is that too far? Or like, do you respond?
Nah, I don't think that's too far. It happens every day. It happens all the time while we
It happens every day. Talk to him.
Listen.
Okay,
Listen.
gorgeous.
It happens all the time. Women flirt all the time when you're a fireman. It happens. Listen, it's what you do, how you respond. You know.
Hey, kid.
And I like what MC said when it becomes the physical, because like verbal and text are things that I would say that many men have been confronted on with text messages and maybe pictures in a phone and things like that. But like, are you really
double standard, Picasso? Women too. Women too.
Are you ending a relationship over words, over text, over a picture that's in your phone? Are you ending your relationship? And I would say 9 times out of 10, if that relationship is a real relationship, no. The relationship tends to end when there's physicality involved. Like, let me tell you something. Ladies, if you cheated, what's the first one of the questions that all of you guys here, if you had women, what are you gonna ask? Did you
Pop them more?
Yeah, see, you know, that the physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's gonna be the make or break for you. Like, if you just found her texting or something, you gonna be highly upset. Depending on where you at in your situation, are you gonna leave? Are y'all gonna split? No. But If the physical happens, that's when it's probably going to end.
Damn.
I mean, you might stay together, but it's gonna take some work.
There's
But
gateway
I like what
drugs.
MC said. I like what MC said. The physical is really key because
That's true, but there's gateway drugs.
people flirt online. People say a lot of things. Oh, I always wanted a man in a uniform. Like that's yeah, but you know, you brush it off.
A lady may come up to be like, "Oh my God, give the gab. I love gray hair. You so wise."
Yo, I can't. I'm sorry.
For Gab, I got you. Well, listen to me. I'll be the first to admit I'm a big flirt, 100%. Anybody who knows me knows that. But I only flirt to get what I want.
Ooh,
right?
what do you want?
So like,
it sounds crazy.
no, I'm gonna tell you. Like, here's the deal. If I go to a restaurant and the wait time is like an hour, and the lady who's at the front who's taking the numbers is, you know, I'll go there like, hey, you know, I'll do my flirt thing. She's like, all right, you ain't gotta wait that long. Come on up, like that. That's what I mean when I say I flirt to get what I want. Anything surpass that, it's too much.
Oh, yo, so, I don't mean to snatch the mic back real quick, but you guys, let me tell you, my wife sends me to the store for oxtails and rice and peas, and she knows when I go, I'm gonna get extra.
Yep, 100%, 100%.
She knows if she went, the lady gonna give it to her. But if I go, I'm gonna get the extra oxtail sauce.
And for the record, I only flirt with strangers. You know, I'm trying to say I'm not gonna see you again.
look at Bream.
I'm just being honest.
Look, no. It's funny you said that, right? Because what you talking about is just the law of seduction, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, so I don't know. That's the thing that we gotta teach.
I read that book. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I read it, and that's when I realized I wasn't flirting the whole time. I wasn't flirting. First of all, it's a fine line. It's a fine line to be a nice guy and a flirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just cordial. You know what I'm saying? I got sisters. We talked about this on our other episode. I'm surrounded by a lot of women, sisters, female cousins, mom, like aunt. That's what I meant. So I'm just accustomed to catering to them and being chivalrous. You know what I'm saying? It's just chivalrous to me. Like, I don't want anything other than that.
And for the record, flirting works tremendously when you're good looking.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Yo, so
part of your arsenal. It's a part of your arsenal.
Your repertoire. Hell yeah. Yep. Like a woman has a clutch bag full of tricks. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We don't carry clutch bags. You feel me? We got 5 pockets at the most. And a backpack maybe if we thugged out. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm with you.
Not a bag of tricks.
Hold on, MC, what's up?
So Gorgeous, you saying sex sells?
Are you kidding me? That's all that sells.
OnlyFans? Hell yeah.
Bro, MC, first of all.
Mature Ejaculation OnlyFans.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Me and MC have been out on many occasions. You get what I'm trying to say to you? And we're always the guys, like, we're not trying to wait. We're not trying to get what the regular people getting. And MC be the first one to go, you know what I'm saying? He got all that going on, and he do that. He does a little shoulder thing. He got this shoulder thing that he mastered. When he touch on your shoulder.
I just said physically.
Listen to me. Wait, hold on. Yo, Steph.
Right?
When you 6'3", when you 6'3", hold on. When you 6'3", that's your go-to move. You know what I'm saying?
But Steph, this one in private conversation, Steph. That you want, but I'm gonna put it out there. He got the shoulder move where he touch you right by that other bone right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know you want to let me in.
Wait, Gorgeous. What I'm asking, based on what you said,
go ahead.
You're saying a person who
did this, he faked out just now. He hit you with
a person who's not really, I guess, great on the eyes. You're saying can't flirt and get with the same thing you get?
Absolutely not.
Let me tell you, I don't believe that because people who look worse have better tricks. Trust me.
No. Hold on. I'm not saying
If you can master the law, like we said, it's the law of seduction. It's the law as a principle.
Law of seduction. You ever see ugly women with a handsome man?
All the
Other
time.
women be like, how she get
How did she get him?
That's me. That's me all the time.
Wait,
they always be like, "Oh my God, how did Steph end up with that beautiful girl?" That's me.
Wait, hold on.
tricks.
You know what they got?
Tricks.
Wait, hold on. You know what they got? They got the gift for gab.
Oh,
It ain't just the gab though. It's
But
the
DOG, you heard?
That's one of the tricks. That's all.
I want to interrupt and say, we don't use the word ugly, y'all. And mature ejaculation
my fault.
does not.
Okay.
I didn't say it. I'm like, not good on the eyes.
I never signed off on that. I never agreed to that.
Nah, but MC, to answer your question, right?
Ugly. Some people are ugly.
No, I'm not saying that if you're unattractive, whatever word we're using is, you can't pull off this stunt, right? I'm just saying it makes it so much easier if you're easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna be real with you, Greg, as a total package. Because if you ain't got no swag, that flirting is not gonna go
And
past
Kareem, 100%. I agree with you. I agree with you.
The most
Right.
I know handsome brothers out
Yep.
there, they cannot seal the deal because they don't have the swag that comes with it.
Let me tell you something. And of course, I'm from Brooklyn. But let me tell you what Biggie said. Heartthrob never. Black and ugly as ever.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? He had a bag of tricks, and let me tell you, Biggie was loved, and he would take your woman if you ain't doing right. I'm telling you, he had a bag of tricks.
Well, when he had money,
but it's like Gorgeous said, you got the gift of gab.
You got the gift for gab.
Yeah, more than money.
Yep.
OG.
So listen,
Bottom,
fellas.
what you thinking, Bottom? Talk to us.
That's him. We telling his story.
I've seen you in action, Bottom. You a big flirt, Bottom.
Yo, you wearing a wire mic? Yo, see me?
I'm about to say, man, you throwing this. Yo,
That's 2 straight weeks, fellas. That's 2 straight weeks. He done threw me under a big ass bus.
Hold up.
That's your friend, Steph. That's your friend.
Jake
MC.
Reed. That's Jake.
He have to change MC to
Jake Reed.
M Harvey. M Harvey. M Harvey's about to be his name, son. Like he stayed doing y'all dirty.
What y'all talking about? Yo, Gorgeous just said my trick. Come on.
Yo, wait, but you know the funny thing is,
that was
like,
a get back. That was a get
that
back.
was a get. Yo, but wait, I know MC and acting surprised because these females be like, oh my God, he touched me. He touched me. Like, what?
Talk to us, big bro. What's up?
So, when it comes to flirting, and I'm just gonna deviate really quick because Derrick Jackson's, the Steve Harveys, all these gurus that people put on pedestals.
Steve Harvey. What did Steve Harvey
listen,
do?
He just said Steve Harvey. But I'm gonna bring it full circle. You know me, I'm nice with it. You know what I mean? The Kevin Samuels. These are all men that have failed, right? They've had divorces in their background. Steve Harvey comes out with a book years ago. What was the title of that?
Think like a man and act like a woman.
And that was the Bible. That was the Bible for some of these women out here. This is a man that was divorced many times, and now you're gonna sit here and take his word as scripture? Here we go with Kevin Samuels, another man that has failed relationships, but that went to school for something, chemistry or whatever. Now he's giving relationship advice, and now you got this man, these self-proclaimed ministers of dating. So throw them away. Stop putting these people on a pedestal. But when it comes to me, okay, yes, flirting is wonderful. There's an art to it, right? I am not the most attractive man. You know what I mean? I wasn't blessed with what G Gorgeous has. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have, what he has. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be all right.
I'm okay. But what I do know is I know how to speak, right?
Yeah.
So I know how to speak to people and I know how to speak to women in particular, because that's just, that's part of it. You reference a video, right? Where this woman, for you guys that don't know, There's a video out here where a woman starts walking through the street and somebody is filming her walking as people say things like, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy, and things of that nature. But there are three people in particular that I like to highlight. And these three men, I'm down with y'all. One of the men said, how are you this morning? There's nothing wrong with that. Have a nice evening. Nothing wrong with that.
Another greeting.
And another guy said, hello, good morning. She didn't respond. He said, God bless you. Have a good day. All right. Now, whether there was an ulterior motive, we know what it is. But if we go by the letter, because there's a lot of things going on here where men are doing things now, and all of a sudden, everything is flirting. And we got to be careful all of a sudden, because now they're putting us in a casket just because we say something to somebody. Flirting is an art, right? And there's a way to tiptoe that line without going too far. But what is happening now in the world today is that comedians can't make a joke, and a man can't just greet a woman that he may or may not have interest in, because now all of a sudden you're crossing a line that somebody has pushed to some weird place that isn't even the case. Many times I say good morning, brother, to a young man that's coming out of a grocery store or a corner store, and they may look at me weird, strange. I'm just
Steph, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cut you off, brother, because you confusing what you do to what was really happening in that video.
You're right.
Brothers, like when brothers is hollering at a chick, you know, it's a typical cat call. I don't know if it's a New York thing, or whatever, but it's a thing that we do when we say good morning, and if she doesn't bite that bait, we say, well, God bless you, and have a great.
Oh my, Kareem, wait, moment of silence, Kareem.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Kareem, wait, hold on. First of all, I was in Harlem for an umpteen amount of years. So Reem is saying he knows because we've been in Harlem together. You know what I'm trying to say to you? That little line, good morning, beautiful, that's an introductory. That's I'm gonna throw a bait out there, see what happens. You know what I'm saying to you?
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Uh-oh.
Is who wrong?
Is he overstepping any lines?
It's not about overstepping, but
exactly.
it is kind
He's
of
flirting.
No, he's not flirting. It's a setup.
No, if he's a single man, he's shooting his shot. He's a single man. Why
shooting his shot? But the
good morning.
The video is about a woman not being able to just freely walk through the streets.
Exactly.
So it can be annoying that like, right, when I get off the train, I'm gonna have to deal with good morning, sweetheart, hey, gorgeous. You know, so like that's what the video was about.
Let me ask you something, MC.
Wait, Steph, hold on, Steph. One minute. I have known women. First of all, I used to be in the city. I used to have a store, and I used to have representatives come to me all the time that are women, and they used to have headphones in, and they say, "Listen to me, I have nothing playing in these headphones.
I heard that.
I have them on, so these guys won't bother me from the train station to your location."
I heard that before.
I've heard that before.
I would go with that. But listen, MC, I want to know, if you're walking down the street, MC, a young lady says, good morning. Do you take that as she's making a sexual advance?
Absolutely not.
No, happens every day.
Yo, stop.
What? Come
MC,
on, see?
When was the last time a random woman?
Exactly. MC, stop it.
Gorgeous. Wait a minute. Why would you tell me to stop, Gorge? Tell me.
Because MC, if you're first of all, we're not talking on the weekend. We're talking during the week when you're going to work and you got your tight suit on. And I'm trying to say to you, right? And a female says to you, "Oh, good morning." She's not saying good morning because she's in a good mood. She had a coffee already. No.
And what are
she's
you
saying
going
good
to do?
morning.
You're not just going to say if she looked the part. You're not going to be like, well, good morning, my queen.
If she looks the part or she's not amazing on the eyes, I'm still going to say good morning. Get in my car.
You're going to say good morning.
And I'm going to get in my car.
No, I agree with you. If she says good morning, you're going to say good morning. But if she's attractive, hold on. If she's attractive and you're a single man, you're going to touch her on the shoulders.
No,
that's your touch.
You ain't going to do that.
You're going to touch her on the shoulders.
Wait. If they're crossing paths, right, and she says they meet eye to eye, she says good morning, he says good morning. What's gonna happen is he's going to look back after she passed. He's probably gonna walk, but he's gonna give a little look back. And that's pretty much about it.
No man on this screen with 6 boxes, if they are single and a good-looking woman says good morning to them, is gonna just say good morning back.
Exactly.
Say good morning. He might say how you doing.
No. First of all,
yeah. But wait a minute. You said of all the men here, 6 boxes, that a woman says good morning.
A good woman, a woman that you are
attractive woman, yes.
Okay, attractive woman.
Right.
How do we know she's single?
Right.
It don't matter.
No.
It does matter. Of course
it doesn't matter.
Let's be real here. The
so wait a minute.
Thing is, a good-looking woman says good morning to you. That
Whether
you
she
not know, you're not just gonna say good morning back.
Okay, wait a minute.
You're gonna be like, good morning, how you doing? And you're gonna want to see if it could get anywhere else besides the good morning.
But wait a minute. So what if she is married and just saying good morning?
It don't matter. You're gonna find out after the good morning.
Exactly.
I'm not. I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm
MC. First of all, I'm really upset that you haven't agreed with the light-skinned guy. That's the first thing. You know, I'm trying to say that you don't agree with light-skinned people, but this is going in a whole other direction. But Kareem is right. If you're single, an attractive female says good morning to you, your manly instincts is to, okay, let's go.
Nah, I disagree.
No, I'm gonna say good morning and keep moving.
Here we go.
I've been
to say good morning.
We say good. It's
y'all full of shit.
Let me tell you something. I know one thing. I know my wife goes to the gym, okay, because she goes to the gym without me. She goes to the gym with her sister, or even when she goes to the gym alone. There's plenty of men that say good morning.
Talking about that. We talking about back in the day.
Shoot they shot.
Picasso. Right. We ain't talking about that. We talking about single and all 6 boxes are single and ready to mingle, and we going on our way to work.
So look,
and we feeling good and a night, and we looking. We like, ooh, look at that right there. She's like, good morning. You like, good morning. Good morning to you, sweetheart. How's everything going with you?
Yeah,
come on, man. You're not just gonna say good morning. Have a good day.
I've been single. Listen, I worked in a professional environment where people said good morning. I seen good women. I said good morning.
Cass. Yo, somebody mute Cass. Somebody mute Cass, because he's not. What I'm saying to is, Reem, I have been single before, and I've been in maybe a restaurant buying breakfast, and a female says to me in the same line, good morning. I'm like, good morning. Whatever you get, I'm paying for. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
So listen, fellas.
There we go.
Over a good morning?
Yes. Because women don't normally do that. They don't normally engage, bro.
I know we don't
know that.
We don't talk about the good mornings.
Engage. Cut it out, bro.
And we got a whole nother episode to talk about them greetings here. But let me ask y'all real quick, what really upset y'all? We had the pet peeve episode. People really loved it. And I just want to speak first, and I may be stealing from Kaz, but Kaz, please second my emotion. I'm in VA at my family house. It is March 28th. The fucking Christmas tree is still up with decorations, and I can't take it. And there's something wrong with these people. I don't know what's going on. Fellas, tell me what bothers you, man. What's hurting y'all out here?
Yo, wait.
Reem, I've been dying. Go ahead.
No, MC, go ahead. Please go ahead, MC.
Reem, I've been dying all week to hear what you got in store.
Yo,
he's holding it too.
I'm gonna hold it because it's like what black people say a lot, and it's annoying, and I think I don't want to say stupid because I don't want black people to come after me, but I hate the phrase of that's how you get sick. Like, you don't fucking know how I get, like, you're telling me, right, that if I fucking wear, if I go outside in the wintertime and it's nice out and I wear clothes accordingly, that's how I get sick. No, like what the fuck? Like, yo. So I hate that phrase. I've heard it this week, and I was like, yo, I don't want to.
Yo, wait. Now for me, I know y'all know I'm a cocky son of a bitch. Y'all figured this out already.
Now we didn't realize that G.
Wait.
Nah, not you.
You G. Gorgeous.
Humble as
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yo, this doesn't make me upset, but it be like just like have me annoyed, right? You know, like you go somewhere and women have this natural tendency to pull their shirt down to cover their butts, right? Like they see a guy, they pull their shirt down real quick to cover. You all know it, like they go whoop and cover their butt down, like just in case you. Yo, I've been in so many places and I'm coming through the door and whatever, and a female see me and she starts covering. I'm like, yo, sweetheart, you are not even on my radar. What are you doing?
How do you know that she's?
That's exactly why just saying good morning, it doesn't mean you're flirting.
I'm just stop
You
it,
pulled
man.
the Picasso move just now. You came back to it. That was,
Yeah, get out of here, gorgeous. What grinds your gears?
Okay.
What grinds your gears, Mr. Gab? Makes you upset.
Since we on the topic, just keeping it real. Like we was on the topic of Derrick Jackson. Just keep it real, man. It's the easiest thing you could do, man.
So that upsets you when people
don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's think about, I ain't trying to bring him back, but think about all the effort it took for him to have an alter ego. You know what I'm saying? All that effort only to just reveal his true self. You know, just keep it real, guy. Everybody,
keep it real, Derrick Dick Jackson.
Dirty Dick Jackson.
Dickhead Jackson. What grinds your gears, MC?
He's taking them down. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
One of my biggest pet peeves, bro, when people call you and expect you to do most of the talking. I'm like, yo, it's like, yo, why you not talking? Well, you call me. Like, you just call me.
You have something to say.
You feel me? Like, you figure like you call me, and then like, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden it's like, yo, why you not saying that? You don't want to talk. And I'm like, but you just call me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call you. So yeah, that's it for
that
me.
shit clearly just happened.
Picasso, bring it home. Bring it home, please. What grinds your gears?
What grinds my gears is oh wait, I'm not gonna talk about the Christmas tree because you already brought it up. I ain't gonna do it. So let me. All right, you know what? What grinds my gears is all right. So girl, I'm on the phone with MC, right, and he sees a Christmas tree in my background. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck is a Christmas tree doing in March?" I'm like, "Oh no." I'm at my in-laws' house. I'm up in PA. This used to be like the vacation house. They put the tree up one time. They never take the shit down. I plug it and they just leave it. He's like, yo, that's crazy. They just leave the tree up all year. I said, yo, I know. When I was growing up, we couldn't leave the tree up past New Year. So my mom said, yo, we have bad luck for the whole year.
Yes.
If you let me.
Get rid of that tree.
Bottom shelf staff in VA says, yo, I'm at my cousin's crib and they took half the shit off the tree and left the tree. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like a skeleton tree, or he gotta go. I'm like, yo, we gotta talk about this on another show. Like, when do you take the tree down?
Take the tree down.
Yo, I want on the playback, I want y'all to hear when Picasso spoke about his in-laws, he put on a mini accent just now.
Yeah,
I heard an accent come out like, you put the tree down, and I was like, what?
I'm American.
Being an American right
I'm
after
American,
that.
you know what I mean? My in-laws Jamaican, my grandfather Jamaican, but I'm Jamaican.
I'm telling you, I can tell. I say, yo, I can tell.
Yeah.
As soon as he mentioned his in-laws, boom, I'm Jamaican. Y'all put the tree down.
Yeah.
I have a great week.
Man,
have a great Easter or whatever you celebrate. We out of here, man.
Hey.
Peace. None of this. Please go.
One step ahead and you're out.
Yo, He's too old. He's probably too old. He don't care.
You're down. You've got to be where the spotlight
Whoever you plan, they check. Right? It is. It's probably, they don't care about that.
What? Yo, my yo. Yo, MC is fired.
Derrick right there.